Alrighty, guys. So we're not going to be doing a intro for this live stream. We're just going to get right to the chase here, guys. So if you guys are just now joining us, as we have just now started this live stream, literally, yeah, my cable decided I wanted to break here. Let's see. iNewt says $70 on a cable, dude. It literally costed me $70 between me.
Alrighty, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So we're not going to be doing a intro.
Whoops. Did not mean that. So you guys probably heard me. Again, I have my thing on here. Anyways, but yeah, no, I had to get a new cable. I have to get a new Wi-Fi adapter. You know, like the thing that hooks on the back of your computer. That way, it gives you signal. I got a better one than I did last time. So you know, obviously, connection should be a lot better than it was previously, which is good. But yeah, but anyways, but what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Glad to have everybody here. Let's go ahead and refresh this page here real quickly. It's probably gonna hear me for a second.
Did not mean that.
There we go. But what's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing good out there. Let's go ahead and see here. See, what's up, George? Here, what's up? Hope you're doing good. We have Chaos here. We have Kelly saying hi, Andrew. What's up, Kelly? Hope you're doing good out there. Glad to have you. But like I said, obviously, right now I cannot have my I can't have my face cam because my computer, my laptop kind of sucks. But I was not planning on going live on my laptop here, this early morning, but you got to do what you got to do in order to get that coverage out. So, I'm kind of here. Let's see. iNewt says surprised to see anything from a marginal risk. Actually, we have a slight risk. Believe it or not, we do have a slight risk. Let me actually switch over here to the Storm Prediction Center real quickly. I'm actually just going to have to drag it over because I don't have many monitors, so I can't really pan over here. Anyways, but we do actually have ourselves a slight risk across eastern Nebraska. Also for southeastern South Dakota here. Obviously, we got to look out for that as got to look out for that as obviously we do have this severe weather event that is ongoing. Good news, no tornadoes today. Main concern actually is just hail, which we're gonna have to look out for. Obviously some hailstones as these storms here. We actually did have previous reports here. We did have previous reports of actually hail up to literally golf ball size. Actually, I'm trying to pull up the latest info. Let's see. We're gonna see if I can switch over to here. I'll just bring this over here. There we go. So let's see. Latest reports. I don't have any as of right now. Let's see. How far away is my desktop from my router? It's probably. I mean, it's a decent ways away. Because it's actually my computer's downstairs and my router's upstairs, so it's not right next to each other. But there was a wall that was blocking the place where I put my other where I moved my desktop, so I had to move it all the way back. And as I was moving it, my Wi-Fi connector broke, and one of my cables broke for my monitor, which absolutely sucks. Let's see. Is Texas in a risk today? I don't believe you are actually. I think you are looking good. Let's see here. Let me actually go back to the real outlook. So this is the updated outlook. We do have a marginal for later on today. This is once again, this is for this morning here, right? But in regarding to obviously later on today, we do have a marginal risk out there. Basically for portions, along Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, let's see here, areas of Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and obviously another one up here towards, Virginia, all the way up to basically Vermont, is, obviously something we do need to, be looking out for the possibility here of seeing severe weather. I'm going to go ahead and take off this risk level. We're also going to take off the wind threat here, the hail threat, because that is old data. It's a little old there. Let's see. We're gonna hide that one too. All right, there we go. But yeah. So regardless, like I said, obviously, later on today we do have another risk. Just for hail, damaging winds being a possibility out there. So that is that. Tabletop says apparently there was a tornado warning earlier this morning in North Carolina. Really? Holy cow! So you drill a hole and run a cord down to it. I would, but I'm not sure my computer is gonna always be there. So that's why I haven't done that yet. Anyways, but areas here towards Omaha, Nebraska, getting ready to get hit by this activity. We actually do have a lot of lightning Detections ongoing across the storm here. I mean, literally, we have all the storms right now are kind of just cruising. Around 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter size hail type of ordeal. So, right now regarding this activity, it's pretty, it's pretty weak for the most part. It's not really a really strong severe thunderstorm. Now, like I said, the overall probability, of seeing hail and damaging winds is, obviously hail is a 15% chance, damaging winds is a 5% chance. So the main concern here actually right now is, regard to hail. Hail is kind of one of the biggest concerns that we do have right now, in which obviously, got to keep an eye out there for it. Let's see, we have mesoanalysis or yeah, mesoanalysis here. We're gonna take a look out there towards. Let's see, yeah, out there towards the storms popping off here. Let me look. Yeah, instability. Most of it's capped out. That's the thing. It was just barely able to squeeze on by. I mean, the models did pretty daggone good at uh, you know, basically saying that there would be these storms here, which is pretty crazy. Let's see, upper air. Yeah, we got basically some northerlies about 25 knots. Honestly, personally, I would think that there might be a possibility there for some. I might even think a possible weak tornado or two. We don't have a risk for any tornadoes, but considering that if that's the case in the lower level jet stream, I would not be surprised if maybe a brief spin up tornado could occur. Let's see, velocity out there. I mean, velocity seems to be pretty turbulent. I don't see any areas of rotation, obviously. I'm not expecting any, serious tornadic activity, but would I be surprised if a single tornado occurred, like a brief weak spin up? No, I mean, the environment looks possible. It does look possible for um, maybe a weak one, but regardless, we do have section. It does look like we actually are seeing some, some strong winds out here, getting ready to clock their way towards Omaha. Which, like I said, obviously Omaha, you guys have got to be on the lookout there because like I said, you guys are in the risk. I mean, like I said, Omaha, Nebraska has that slight risk that we're actually in here for this morning. And so we're gonna have to continue watching this here. Let's see. We actually have a cell out here towards southern Illinois. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for West Frankfort. We have Johnston City, Spillertown, Marion. Let's see, Thompsonville, Logan, Orient. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. Let's see, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter hail. Seems to be a possibility there. So other than that, nothing too crazy. Let's see. We got a little bit of activity up there in Canada. That's actually a normal size severe thunderstorm warning for Canada. Holy cow! The fact that they actually um made a severe thunderstorm warning like a normal size. That's props to you, Canada. They never can do that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like their warnings out there in Canada get absolutely massive. Sometimes even the size of the states here, which is just nuts. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, no, we do have a few storms popping off here. It looks like also for Indiana, I got a few storms popping off this morning as well. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna switch over to the models real quickly. Let's see. HRRR. Okay, it has some activity. Yeah, obviously we do have a little bit of activity popping off, but we were actually expecting a few storms pop off early this morning, across some of those regions. So yeah, that's kind of been the ongoing verdict here is that the models, like the HRRR, is supporting obviously this big MCS kind of cluster of thunderstorms rolling through, then kicking south. And it does have it getting near Kansas City, maybe actually now around 12 p.m. Earlier it was showing around 8 a.m. Now it's showing 12 p.m. So timing has definitely changed. Um, on the models here, which is interesting. And then obviously later on today, a few storms across the Ohio Valley will be a possibility. Possibly firing off here, maybe towards Louisville. Actually, got a few rounds of storms be possible. It's actually right where I'm around, so it looks like I might get some storms here later on this evening and stuff. Kelly says, "Is there a tornado risk tomorrow?" No, I don't believe so. I think we are good to go. Let's see here. Let's do Storm Prediction Center here. So when it comes to tomorrow's risk, we are less than 2% in all areas. Tomorrow's concern is wind and hail across the northern plains. They did actually upgrade that to a slight risk though. for both wind and hail. Of course, then we move our way into Wednesday. Wednesday is actually looking a little interesting. We got a slight risk across the Ohio Valley and portions of the Midwest we might need to watch out for. So we'll obviously keep an eye out there for that, um, as this event approaches. But yeah, no, it looks like we will be seeing a bit of activity there. Anyways, but we only got one warning now, kicking off across Nebraska. We got another one in southern Illinois right now. The one for Nebraska actually moves into western Iowa as well, towards Modale. Let's see, Moorhead, Castana, Turin, Ottawa. Then we work our way into eastern Nebraska towards Tekema and Herman, Arizona as well. So you guys are inside of that severe thunderstorm warning for the next 20 minutes, essentially for 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter size hail. Obviously, I'm gonna say it. I mean, honestly, we're probably seeing probably a lot of people are waking up out here because of this lightning activity. I mean, look at this. My radar here is like showing a lot of lightning activity here, which obviously with lightning, there's thunder essentially that is a result of the lights basically just blasting through the sound barrier. But yeah, regardless, probably a lot of loud thunder out there. I mean, Omaha, like I said, you guys are about to get hit here very, very soon by this activity. You can probably already see lightning activity ongoing right now and all of that fun stuff. But that's that. That's essentially what we're doing, right? That's essentially what we're seeing out there towards Omaha. Let's see. Down in southern Illinois, we still have that one warning for 18 minutes as well, I believe. I believe they both expire at the same time for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. South of Benton, Illinois, for West Frankfort, Johnston City, Marion, Spillertown, Fergustown, I believe. Let's see, Lake Creek, Orient, Thompsonville. You guys are inside this warning here for the next 20 minutes or so. What's up, Gregory? Hope you're doing good. Say hi, Andrew. Just woke up. Hope you're doing all right. Glad to have you here. Yeah, like I said, I was planning on live streaming on my main desktop, but I couldn't because my monitor, one of my cables broke, as well as my Wi-Fi adapter. So I'm having to be here live on my laptop right now. It's probably why it sounded a little different, why everything looks a little different here than it normally would. Like I said, it's just a temporary thing. I had to go live on my laptop, and I don't have a face cam for a laptop. I do, but I'm not gonna use the face cam right now because I'm actually, I have to lay down with this laptop here. I have to put it in my lap because, anyways. But yeah, so I'm just glad to be here, y'all. I'm just definitely glad to hang out with y'all for a little bit, this morning, and obviously, make sure that you guys are understanding what's going on currently. Let's see. I'm actually gonna hop over towards the satellite view. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the satellite view here. Let me take a look. We're gonna zoom in a bit. Actually, maybe not. You know what I will do though is I will bring it down a little bit because it's a little hard to see. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see here. We're gonna go localized sector, and we're gonna pull up towards. There we go. Gonna work our way towards Nebraska here. Turn on the sandwich mode. So activity there you can obviously see has been ongoing for a little bit. Sub-regional here, it might be a little better. There we go. Yeah, there's that big convective plume. Of that activity that's been popping off here. Obviously from eastern Nebraska into western Iowa. Continuing tracking southbound. And once again, the models like the HRRR does support this activity, eventually working its way towards like Kansas City at some point. And obviously, in which we do need to, keep an eye out there. If you live across Kansas City, just make sure that you all are prepared for this. And like I said, the latest models regarding the timing out of this basically has it going right around through, out there towards Kansas City, maybe around like noon. According to the HRRR. The crazy thing is that earlier it was showing this activity happening earlier. Um, yeah, here's the NAM3K. NAM3K doesn't show as much activity for those areas as say the HRRR model does. Like let's see, HRRR over here. Obviously we have this activity popping off now, and then later on, according to the model, we get some of that activity that you can see works its way down towards Kansas City around 11 to 12, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Out here towards Kansas City. So heads up to you. I mean, like I said, I've been watching this on the models for a little bit here, and regardless, it does look possible. It does look possible. that we could get ourselves a bit of severe activity out there later on this evening, or sorry, this afternoon. I would not be surprised. I really would not. Let's see here. What's up, Marcus? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Like I said, I'm glad to have you all here this morning. Like I said, unfortunately, my live stream failed earlier because I was the Wi-Fi was not, or the my adapter was far away, blocked by many walls because I moved my computer and it obviously didn't work out very well. So, like I said, I had to move it, and then as I was moving it, cables broke, which or one of my cables broke. Um, one of the adapters to the cable, I should say, anyways, broke. And then of course I had my Wi-Fi adapter broke as well. So it's like, come on, dude. I'm just trying to stream for y'all. So then I had to forcefully go to my laptop right now and stream you get to you guys. But I was not planning on using this laptop to stream, and obviously it's not as good quality or anything as my main desktop would be. With no face cam or anything like that. So once again, I'm terribly sorry about that, y'all. I mean, this is not where I planned on things going, but you know, just kind of had to do it here. See, that's a mega oof. It is. It is a big oof. Yeah, it's terrible. But I mean, the good news is that at least I am here to be live with you guys. At least I'm here to, obviously, report this activity. And actually, it looks like that warning in Nebraska actually got expired. Things honestly, they're not as strong as they once were. Like I said, when this storm kicked off, a little bit ago. I mean, once this thing really started to kick off, it was really severe, and then it went down. Now it seems like it's downgrading. Is this storm is like a really quick little burst? It looks like, which is I find pretty interesting. I definitely do find a little interesting. But anyways, but then we have actually a current warning out here in Illinois for 13 minutes for let's see Burton, West Frankfort, those areas out there. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for those areas. So we'll like I said, just heads up for Southern Illinois. I mean, like I said, we were looking as well, and even there towards like Indiana, Southern Indiana, we got a little bit of activity popping off near Jasper and Bloomington. A bit of activity is starting to kick off across these regions too. These ones are not severe, obviously, which is good news, but they are they do appear to be pretty strong. Actually, they definitely do appear to be pretty strong storms out there, but they're not quite on that severe level. But like I said, I would not be surprised if they do get there eventually at some point. Let's see here. Anything happening in Philadelphia? I don't think so. Um, Actually, we got a few storms out there towards like Baltimore. What's going on up here? Holy cow! What's going on in Baltimore? Just north of DC. Holy cow! We got a little storm popping off out there. Anyways, but for Philly, I mean, Philly looks pretty clear right now. I don't even know if you're in the risk or not. Let's see. For today, you are not. Yeah, you're not in the risk out there for today. Um, which is good, which is definitely some good news. But like I said, obviously across the areas in the green, the dark green, anyways, that's the risk for severe weather possibly today. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see here. There's been no tornadoes for the past few days. That's good. Yeah, we don't want any tornadoes. I can assure you that one. We don't want any tornadoes. Let's see, Burrow, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing good. Saying Jasper, Indiana? Question mark. So there's Jasper down here. Yep, it's hitting Jasper actually. So I'm assuming you're probably in Jasper. There's Jasper right there. There's a storm to your west, in which we are seeing that activity work its way towards you, as you can actually see right in here. This guy is working its way in your, inner direction. Should be there, pretty soon. Um, But like I said, in regarding to its strength or anything like that, it's not currently it's not a severe thunderstorm overall. Let's see what's going on up here. According to the radar, we're getting some areas maybe estimating near an inch of rainfall out of some of those storms out there. Of course, out of the ones here towards like Nebraska. Wow, there's a place called Wahoo. But according to areas here towards Wahoo, we're actually seeing these rain totals actually pretty daggone high. for this activity. What's going on with my mouse? There we go. My mouse is acting up now. Man, I'm having all types of technical problems here. I'm just, it's annoying. First of all, my main computer losing my monitor and my Wi-Fi adapter, now having to go live on my laptop to now my now my mouse disconnecting. It's like, come on. Is Dawn still a tropical storm? Yes, Dawn is a tropical storm. I believe a 50 something miles per hour. Let's see. 45. Wow. Yeah, that got downgraded really quick. Yep. 16 is moving northeast at 18 miles an hour. Yeah, it's not going to last much longer. But it got seriously downgraded. Oh, also percentage of 95L dropped too from 30 to 20% chance now overall. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no, there was actually something I did want to bring up with you guys again. Like I said, obviously regarding to possible other tropical development out there. Like I said, obviously there's 95L. That's the system we were watching. There's actually another area here that could cause some tropical activity. So we have this low starts tracking to the west here. Honestly, I think this is going to pop up on the on the National Hurricane Center very soon. There's actually a decent amount of support of it. Yeah, still ongoing. So obviously, like I said, we have we're going to play this a little faster here. There's 95L kind of rolling through, not expected to do anything. But then we have another system out here, like I said, possibly going north of the Lesser Antilles, which seems to be a possibility. Right now, obviously, the track is a little unknown. I mean, it still has a chance if it does develop to go south. But right now, the models like the ensembles we're looking at right now actually does support, the system existing. Like I said yesterday, when I was actually live covering this here, or talking about the tropics, uh, this was also on there as well. So like I said, I would not be surprised if that pops up here, in the Eastern Atlantic here pretty soon. The main tropical development region, the main development, the MDR, the main development region. So, would not be surprised if it does pop up there. What's up, Aiden? Good morning. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Marcus says I'm going to have to keep an eye on El Nino this year. Yeah, it's causing a lot of problems. Um, but anyways, yeah, we got a new warning. This is towards Lincoln, Nebraska. Actually, this is slightly east of Lincoln. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay. So 60-mile-per-hour winds is the main concern, just for some damaging wind gusts here. Um, and of course, we have our obviously 0.75-inch hail. So basically, penny-size hail possible. Nothing too crazy. I'm not worried about penny-size hail. I mean, that's really not a big deal. But the damaging winds is possible. Let's see, towards Syracuse, Nebraska, Elmwood, Nebraska, Waverly, Nebraska, Eagle, Palmyra. Let's see, Oto, Dunbar. These are all in Nebraska, by the way, southeast side. Not too far from Lincoln. Slightly just due east of Lincoln. If you travel east of Lincoln, you'll run right into it on Highway 34. Between Eagle and let's see here, Weeping Water is basically kind of right where the storm is at right now on Highway 34. Interstate 80, the storm is near Waverly and ends kind of towards Gretna. So that's kind of the overall, looks at the storm right now. Marcus says, "Wow, I've been hearing about these systems." Yeah, no, it's interesting. Honestly, like I said, that's kind of my main concern. Actually, is this new guy that's developing. Like I said, according to the models, it has this area kind of kicking off here, maybe as early as like the 26th. Actually, this is like the day after tomorrow. Which that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. So we'll keep it on it. Honestly, I'm willing to put a bet to say that they're probably going to have it out today, of another area, another area right in this region here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They'll probably give it at least a 20% chance, I would assume, considering that the probability has been there for a little bit. Could it be a spin up tornado, says Kelly? I'm not expecting much tornadic activity today. We're not even in the risk for tornadoes or anything like that, honestly, which is good. Good news. Yeah, we don't want any tornadoes or any of that that problem. We don't want any of that stuff. Let's see here. All right, while we're talking about tropics, let's go and hop down to 95L HWRF model. Wow, that's interesting. It has 95L taking a bit more better shape after the Lesser Antilles approach. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay. Try HMON model on Invest 95L. Yeah, no, HMON has just getting engulfed by Venezuela, I believe. So I'm not too worried about that. And of course the let's see here, the Invest or the main hurricane models here, they actually picked up a bit on that track. I don't know if y'all remembered how it had like the track ending right in here. Now it has it continuing. That's interesting. And models have it remaining mostly under tropical storm activity. There's not even a single model here that even has it going near Category 1, except for Ship. But Ship is interesting model. Anyways, that's far out too, so it's a little bit unknown. But um, most models, I mean, have it keeping around a upper level tropical depression actually, which is not expected to really do anything too crazy. I mean, tropical depressions, certainly something that you should not be worried about. Wow, whoa, hold on a minute, y'all. We just got a really nasty wind warning here. Or severe thunderstorm warning for wind. For 70-mile-per-hour winds being possible here. This includes, let's see here. This includes areas here pretty much in eastern Omaha, actually. Yeah, eastern Omaha. It's actually moves into southwestern Iowa here, towards Red Oak, Carson, Traynor, Red Oak. I already said Red Oak, Plattsmouth, Shenandoah. Yeah, you guys are in a warning for 70-mile-an-hour winds here. Let's go and hop over the velocity there. That's pretty interesting. Oh, I can see it. I can see it right here, especially towards like Gillat, right off of Highway 80. Is there going to be any overnight storms today? I don't. Asking a lot of questions, but let's see here. I don't think there's going to be too much of nighttime activity. Obviously, let's see. We're gonna hop over towards. There we go. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy for tonight. This morning, on the other hand, yeah, get some activity. Here's your 6Z. See, so as we work away in the early morning hours, yeah, it really didn't show too much happening, which not really worried about it personally. I mean, like I said, we only have a marginal today, which is good news. But like I said, things start to pick off tomorrow, being Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Actually, we got a pretty big day possibly ahead of us. In which, like I said, the Ohio Valley for Wednesday could be impacted by, like I said, slight risk of severe weather, which is a decent probability. Anyways, but yeah, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, y'all, out in southwestern Iowa. Let's see here. At a 60-mile-per-hour. What? Illinois had a 60-mile-an-hour wind threat warning. Was my radar check? Um, no, there actually is a warning in southern Illinois right now. For quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It actually looks like they just updated or replaced that warning there. As it's back. Yeah, like I said, last time we checked it, it only had like a couple minutes to go, essentially. But now it looks like it's yeah, now it's warned again. 30 minutes to go on this guy, so heads up. Like I said, there's also activity in Indiana too, but it's kind of sub-severe. Tina says the sun is coming up. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Global sector. All right, United States view and true color. There you go. Yep, sun's starting to come up here for some people. Which yeah, I can see it. I'm looking out my window or out that glass door I have, and yeah, no, it's definitely starting to rise here. You can really see. Oh wow, look at that! You can see that's dawn. Y'all see that? That right there, that's dawn. See that rotating? Holy cow! I'm gonna hop down to 200 frames here. Yeah, that's whenever the sun went down last night or yesterday evening. Oh wow! Whoa! Look at that. No, there's dawn right there. Watch that. You see dawn up there? That was at the point when it was a hurricane, actually. Yeah, now it's severely weakened. Man, oh man. You can see that big ridging activity out there out west. You see how it's just a big spiral out west here, or the southwest United States. You see how it's just kind of like turning counterclockwise. Was I in that area that got hit with flooding? No, I was slightly to the south, or sorry, to the north. Sorry. So obviously the big flooding happened out here, very far west towards like Milburn. They had like 12 inches of rain. I am all the way up here, in this area here towards Louisville, which luckily I didn't get all that. All that activity remained to my south, which is southwest, I should say, which is definitely thankful for that. Definitely did not want any of that activity. I have to refresh my page real quickly, y'all. So you're probably gonna hear me for a second, maybe not. But anyways, um, yeah, no, honestly, guys, I think that's pretty much mostly what's going on. I just wanted to hop on here with a little bit, for a little bit for you guys, just to kind of talk about the severe weather and all that fun stuff. But like I said, I think I'm actually gonna try to get some sleep now, y'all. I have not slept yet. I just wanted to hop on here and hang out with you guys for a little bit. So thank you all for being here. If there's anything I could do for y'all, except feel free to let me know. Um, of course, now everybody's starting to join whenever I said I'm gonna head off here. Well, what's up, Peggy? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Kind of happy you didn't hit us too. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I'm in Kansas City. What's the ETA? The newest ETA, Joe Mama, is actually around 12 o'clock p.m. Yeah, previously it was showing around 8 a.m., but now it's showing a little later according to models. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does still happen a little earlier. Chaos says get you some rest, but I will. I definitely will. Now, like I said, once again, y'all, I'm so sorry that I was not able to stream on my main computer because, like I said, I ran into so much issues. I am so frustrated over it, actually. I mean, I was sitting there trying to move my computer back over because I moved it over to try a new spot and it didn't work out because the Wi-Fi was being blocked. So then I moved it back, and as I was moving it back, my cable stopped working for one of my monitors. One of my monitors stopped working, and then obviously on top of that, I lost my Wi-Fi adapter. It broke as well. So it's like, really, come on. We'll be live later. Yeah, we'll be live later tonight. At some point. Not for any coverage, because like I said, we're having marginal risk here later on today, so I'm not expecting really anything too crazy. Um, but I will be live tomorrow, sorry, later on tonight. Because like I said, I ordered new stuff, thankfully, for Amazon. I ended up ordering some a new Wi-Fi adapter and a new cable, so that should be good. But anyways. All right, y'all. Well, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry it's not a long stream, but like I said, just wanted to hop on here and talk about the risk real quickly for y'all and just kind of move on from there. Once again, if y'all did enjoy it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you've not already. Be greatly appreciated. We love y'all. And thank y'all for joining us. You guys take care. Let's see. You got a new warning for 70-mile-an-hour winds, of course. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, new warning there for 70-mile-an-hour winds out there. So yeah, southwestern Iowa getting hit pretty good. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys later on. See you later, my friends. We love y'all. Please be safe, and we'll catch you guys later on. Peace out, my friends.